Hey, beautiful people, all praises to the Most High. Happy Sabbath. Hope you're having a blessed day. Um, I just want to come out and talk to you today and tell you that to be strong, to stay prayed up, and to put all your trust in God, not in man, not in your parents, not in your friends, not in your children, but in Him who made you and who made them. And in this time, I want you to put all your faith, all your hope in God. Ask Him to help you in the things you don't understand. Ask Him to help you in the things you don't know. I want you to fast because that is the only way you can draw near to Him and know it's Him. I want you to stop calling on names that you heard people say. And I want you to go on a fast and ask God, or just call Him your Father and ask Him, what is His name? But if you're calling Him Father, that is His name, my Father who art in heaven, even though He has a name. But if you consider His child, all you gotta say is Father, and He'll answer you. But you have to shut off the old man, the old woman. You have to get into fasting. Someone asked me, how do I know all these things that I know? Because I spent a lot of time with God, and I went through so much things in my life where I had to. I've been through so many things in my life where I didn't want anything but to understand what was going on, because I knew it was something bigger than me, something I couldn't see that was fighting me, something I didn't understand that I needed clarity. Even how growing up I thought how people said they know God and they go to church, I never found them like that. Even when I was invited to some people's church when I was younger, I never found him like that. He never disclosed himself to me like that. He never taught me like that. He pulled me because I poured out my heart to him, and I said, one day, I'm like, did you make me to suffer? Did you make me to live like this? If I'm your creation and if you are real, why do I live like this? You're gonna have to tell me something. If you're God, if you're all powerful, what I hear about you, who are you? I'm not gonna call. I know that there's idols. I know there's many things that say they're God. So I don't know. Who are you? If you're God and you say don't give your glory to another, let me know it's you. Don't let me follow no idol. Don't let me be in a lie. Don't let me be deceived. And this is how I started to pray to God. I said there's all kind of people. There's people walking around saying they're Jews. There's people walking around saying they're Muslims. There's people walking around saying they're Christians. So which God are you? And he doesn't say he's God of the Muslims. He doesn't say he's God of the Christians. He says he's the God of Israel. So I never went with the people. I went with who is this creator? And that's why I said, God who gave me life and breath and life, who are you? And that is how I started to do a study on him. I bought the Quran. I bought all kind of books. I threw away the Quran because that is not God's book. But it has truth in it because it's a Facebook of the Bible that was written 600 years after the Bible. They stole the Holy Scriptures. But anyways, that is another thing. You can do your own history. I do history. I'm a history teacher. Not the history they teach you in school. And if I taught you the history I know, you would say it's a lie, but it's the truth. Because you think the real kings of England are white when they were black. You think the kings of Spain, Castile and Leon, Portugal, you think those kings were white when they were black. You think the Medici family, the House of Medicis, are white when they're black. So how can I teach you the knowledge and truth that I know when you were taught lies? Brainwashing is the most detrimental thing that has been done on society. Because when you're taught something, if you're told a lie long enough, you'll believe it. If you keep saying a lie over and over and over to somebody, you'll believe it. Just like when you keep watching the news saying you have to get the this, you got to get the that. What are you gonna do? You're gonna go get it. It's this form of brainwashing. You understand? When you say something long enough, people will believe it, whether it be truth, whether it be lie. I just want you to know that. So why do you think these people are so bent on having you know to go get this thing, to go do that? Were they like that with the flu shot? No. Or any other vaccine that came out? Which vaccine has there ever been incentives to go roll up your sleeves to go get it? We gotta be knowledgeable. We gotta be wise. And you have to understand the time. I'm gonna tell you what my mother always said to me. The devil never comes mean. He always comes nice. So you people, Satan's agents ain't gonna come to you mean. They're always gonna come to you nice. How else could they deceive you? When Satan was troubling Adam and Eve and he wanted to deceive them, he never came to them mean. He came to them nice. All your incentives. He who hates gifts shall live. You love these gifts, you will die. I hope in this time you're preparing mentally, physically, emotionally, psychologically, and spiritually, and that you're building your relationship with God. No, you should not building, you should have one. Pour out your heart to him. If you don't have one, fast and pray and be on your knees pouring out your heart to him. Go on a 3-day fast. And you can't tell me that God won't reveal himself to you. If you go on a 3-day fast, God will reveal himself to you. He's truthful and he's faithful. He's not like man, and he doesn't look at you like man. He loves all and he hates not one. Why do you think the people are not consumed already? Because he's merciful. But now it's his time of judgment. So people cannot just pretend like they don't see God's plagues in the earth. Look at China. Because they mandated to not have any Bibles and religious books, God won't stop plaguing that land. There's just things that he's shown me, and I don't think it's time to release them yet, because you guys' heart is not prepared for what I would say, and I don't want you to think I'm lying. So he told me not to tell you at this time, because I asked him about some things he declared to me and showed me if I should tell you, and he said no, because it's either you people won't believe me, you'll think I'm lying, and I don't want to fearmonger, because you know on my channel I teach fear is the enemy of logic. I teach emotion is the enemy of logic, and I teach you to cast out fear. Don't have fear. I teach you to be fearless. I tell you to put on the spirit of fearlessness. I tell you to put on the spirit of brave. I don't teach fear, because fear is a state of mind, and fearful people destroy much good, just like unwise people destroy much good. Cowards destroy much good because they'll sell you out for a piece of bread. That's why it says a brave man dies once, but a coward dies 1,000 times. So no, I don't teach cowardness, and I teach you that God hates a coward. So my channel will never teach fear. My channel teaches strength. My channel teaches for you to walk in the power of the living God, to strap with Deuteronomy 9:3, Deuteronomy 20:4, Isaiah 54:17, and Luke 10:19, so you walk in the power of God and nothing will hurt you. I do not teach fear on this channel. I'm not one of your social media personnels. If God didn't raise me up, you wouldn't know me. I'm telling you, you wouldn't know me. I've had YouTube, like a YouTube to watch it since 2012. I ain't make no video on it till 2019, till God said go. And that is the truth. You wouldn't know me if God didn't call me. And a lot of you are in jobs, but God didn't call you. You're detrimental for the people. You're teaching things and God never blessed you to be no teacher. You're in the wrong line of work. You don't even know if you're an interpreter of dreams. You don't even know if you're a prophet. You don't even know if you're a healer. A lot of people are walking in these positions and they're not even called by God for that position. They're in the wrong career. We're just working to work, and they're not benefiting anybody. They're not helping anybody. We just have some people who are teachers who are not called to be teachers and teaching you wrong. And you got some people who are prophets, calling themselves prophets, and God never anointed them and ordained them no prophets. They don't even know if they're a seer. You know? Like, this is the problem. That is why there's so much confusion, and God is not an author of confusion. I know these things because I seek him and I ask questions. I ask God so many questions. Even one day he asked me, he said to me, I'm not telling. You ask a lot of questions. I do. Because I want to know the who, the what, the where, the when, the why, the cause, the effect, and the outcome. Because I'm blessed with wisdom, and wisdom searches out the whole of the matter. Everything. It doesn't just look at one, like, knowledge. People who are blessed with knowledge, they just want to know what's going on. They don't look at the root and the foundation of the problem. Wisdom looks at the root, the foundation, the cause, the effect, the outcome, and what happens after. The who, what, where, when, how, and why. That is wisdom. Knowledge, just to know. Wisdom, applying the knowledge that you know and understanding it. Understanding how to apply that knowledge. Understanding how to apply that wisdom. A lot of people are blessed with knowledge. Not a lot of people are blessed with wisdom. That's why God tells you to ask for wisdom and he'll give it to you. Because you need it. And, you know, you guys have a blessed day. You know, I love you. And I want you to really understand how serious the time is at right now. Look at all the dangers happening in the earth. Look at God's judgment everywhere. I explained those days for you, not for no reason, for you to know them. For you to know them. He wants you to know them. To not just walk around without the knowledge of these days that are here. And I just love you all, and I hope you're praying. Stay blessed and stay strong in the living God. And just always read Deuteronomy 20:4. If you ever feel like God is not with you, he said, I will never leave you and I will never forsake you. That keeps me going. Deuteronomy 20:4. Psalms 91. He that dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadows of the Almighty. He will sustain you. Stay blessed, my people.